A Delray Beach woman had the dream of a perfect beach body. She flew to Colombia to get plastic surgery at a cheaper cost, and that's when her dream turned into a nightmare.
We do warn you, some of the images showing her results are tough to see, but she said she wanted to share her story as a warning to others.
Contact 5 investigator Wanda Moore uncovered a lack of oversight is putting patients' lives at risk.
I didn't feel good about myself. And I thought I would be coming home and being able to put on a bathing suit and go run around and look cute.
But Lyndsay Colosimo's dreams were shattered.
No, this is my real life nightmare right now.
Complications from a plastic surgery gone wrong.
I would need to wear a wound vac from anywhere from 1 month to 6 months, depending on how the healing process goes. I have lost my nipple, and I have an open gash and then another wound underneath from where the implant is pulling my skin apart.
Dr. Carlos Ramos in Colombia performed 4 surgeries on her in May: a butt lift, tummy tuck, liposuction, and breast augmentation.
He's called the surgeon of Barbies. I was calling him a butcher by the end.
Lyndsay had done some research on Ramos beforehand.
But unfortunately, not speaking Spanish, the things I saw were all positive reviews. I looked at a lot of his Instagram, a lot of his photos.
What she saw were sleek-looking promotional videos like this one.
Miles de mujeres han sido intervenidas.
Almost immediately after the surgery, Lyndsay knew something was wrong.
Through the tape, I could see a black spot on my nipple, and I kept asking what it was.
He responds to her through text message. We asked a Palm Beach County plastic surgeon for his opinion.
Just looking at the pictures for you, would there have been ever a moment when you would have said that looks normal?
No, it's not a normal, it is a complication, but that's not the norm.
10 days after the surgery, she sent a picture to her sister, who is a nurse.
And she showed them to her doctor, and her doctor immediately said it was necrosis.
It meant part of her skin had died, and she would lose her nipple.
He did nothing about it, just kept telling me, you wait, it'll his words were, it's like a snake, you'll shed your skin and you'll be fine.
But necrosis cannot be reversed.
I was mortified, and I was ashamed and embarrassed, but also very angry that the doctor didn't tell me what was going on and kept telling me it was normal and that everything would fix itself in 3 months.
Around 10 days after the surgery, Lyndsay was not getting any better.
I took a turn for the worse. I started leaking fluid out of my breasts, and my stomach started to swell. I turned ghostly white, and that's when I kept contacting him, asking him, is this okay? Is this okay? He's like, yeah, you're fine.
You are not in danger, okay? You just have a little infection. Don't be afraid, because the things that are happening to you right now, they are not dangers, okay?
I was scared to death, to be honest. I was scared for my life.
5 weeks after the surgery, Lyndsay went back to Florida for medical treatment, and she spoke with a lawyer in Colombia.
In Colombia, there's no law that requires doctors to have a degree of specialty in plastic surgery.
Ramos is not a licensed plastic surgeon in Colombia.
We know of very scandalous cases where general doctors have bought fake degrees from foreign countries like Peru or Brazil.
Ramos refused several requests for an interview, but he answered some questions through his attorney, saying that he has a license from Brazil.
This is not normal.
Bernardo is a retired doctor and a local politician in Medellin, Colombia.
How long have you been investigating him?
Carlos Ramos has been denounced for more than 12 years as a fake plastic surgeon in Medellin.
And why is it so difficult to shut him down?
He's paying off doctors to sign clinical paperwork. He's not a specialist. It's a big chain of corruption at a high level.
Guerrero says he's been trying to shut down fake surgeons in Colombia, but there are hundreds.
I want to make one thing clear. We're talking about a criminal organization. They're using all of these tactics to lie and to kill.
In 2016, Ramos was arrested in Miami in connection with the death of one of his patients in Puerto Rico. He was facing charges of practicing medicine illegally, but was found not guilty.
I don't understand how he was let go.
He's currently facing homicide charges in Colombia in connection with the death of another of his patients.
There's no respect for life, no ethics. The only interest is money.
With patients from across the United States traveling to Colombia to get cheaper plastic surgery, Corena says it's time to act.
This is a public health problem, not just in Medellin, but in the United States too.
The road to recovery for Lyndsay is going to be long. Doctors tell her it will take 6 months to a year, multiple surgeries to deal with the infections, the built-up fluid, and to heal her wounds.
If you could go back in time and tell yourself something beforehand, what would you tell yourself?
That I was good enough and I didn't need to do this. Like now I'm left feeling like a monster because of things I chose to do to myself.
In his statement to us, Dr. Ramos blamed Lyndsay for the complications, saying she did not follow proper instructions and she knew the risks when she entered surgery. Just today, I reached out to Dr. Ramos again, asking for an interview. We have much more on this in the documentary Shattered Dreams, which you can stream and watch online. I'm Wanda Moore, WPTV News Channel 5.